coaches. I'm a horse racing journalist. My first game of hockey was in 1980. I coached New Brunswick in 2002. And I stopped coaching Brunswick in 2009. Then 2 years at Essendon, helping out, just picking up balls really, and been coaching Holzendarians ever since. Well, I always thought I'd play for Australia. I never got anywhere near it. And then once that was obvious, was to win a premiership here, playing in the ones, which we lost the grand final. But probably that was always wanted to win it, but didn't do it. Didn't give myself a chance. Next door, we used to train till 8:30, 9:30 or whatever, and then go in there and just stay there talking, drinking, eating pizza till 3 in the morning. So all the good work we'd done at training was undone pretty quickly. And then we'd play on the weekend and usually lose, and then do the same thing. Just stay out till 1 and 2 in the morning saying, if only we'd done this. Never actually clicking that perhaps we shouldn't have had 6 hours of beers after our training session before the game. We had a good time. Life advice would be everything happens for a reason. So don't waste time. Don't waste too much time wondering about what's happened. Just move on. Sporting clubs are great. Meet lots of people. So I highly recommend that. And just stay positive. Just keep. If there's a problem, fix it. Don't worry about it. Just fix it. That seems to be working okay.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed my video portrait project. This was a really special experience for me. The hockey and the hockey club and the club rooms we filmed in were basically the reason for my existence, which I'll get into later on in this vlog. One of the most successful aspects of this work was the conversation between myself and my dad. We talked for ages, not only during the interview, but in the day and the days leading up to the shoot, just about his life experiences through hockey. The questions I planned were a great start, however the more we talked, the more questions came to mind, and it kind of felt like we just forgot about the camera. It made me feel really connected to my family and our history at the club, and it also gave me plenty of footage, which was probably the most problematic aspect of the project. I ended up with almost 40 minutes worth of footage that needed to be cut down. The main portion of the interview was filmed sitting down in the club rooms. However, when I went to the ground to get B-roll, my dad started telling me some of his memories, so I pulled out the camera and we recorded that too. We ended up actually going for a walk around the club room streets, which is where my dad's grandparents lived and his uncle lived at the time, so we just discussed some of the memories he had there, which was really great. There was so much I wanted to include, so creating a narrative arc on only specific moments was quite the challenge. I decided to focus on his goals as a player and how, although he did not achieve them, he was kind of rewarded in a different way. One key learning discovery I made was choosing the correct setting for my interview. In our Week 10 reading, Conducting and Shooting Interviews by Michael Rapier, he mentions, quote, "Shoot interviews anywhere significant to the participant, but consider the likely effect of each. Settings such as an old battlefield, childhood home, or first workplace may shake loose many emotion-laden memories." I talked about this in my previous vlog, that I wanted to make sure that I chose a place where my dad felt comfortable and could kind of just talk freely. I chose to shoot in the club rooms of Brunswick Hockey Club, a place where many of the stories my dad was telling me took place. He continuously referred to the room next door, which was the original club rooms, where he met my mother, was offered his dream job, and shared many memories with his grandfather and uncles who were his idols growing up. That was really cute. Just like, I asked my dad to tell me about his meeting my mom, and it was very cute, just not really love at first sight, but just the way that their relationship evolved, I guess, before they started dating. It was really sweet. And then talking about his dream job, which he's still at now, and just how his life kind of changed from those memories in that room. He nodded to places around the room where we shot in, where significant moments took place, allowing me to cut to B-roll footage of the places and people he was referring to. One core lesson I learned was the importance of planning how you want your interview shoot to look and what specific B-roll you need. I spent way too much time on the day of the shoot setting up the camera, trying to work out the angles and the shot sizes I wanted. Time that could have been better spent on the actual interview process. In my broader development as a media practitioner, I want to plan better to allow a smoother shooting process. This would include a rough storyboard of the shoot to work out shot sizes, location scouting prior to the interview, and conducting an informal interview to gain knowledge on the person, and allowing me to kind of plan what B-roll footage I will need based on the topics and the memories that they could be discussing. Thank you so much for watching. I had such a great time filming this, editing it, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you.